backstage. We won't get into it too much. I'm not a big fan of compositions that rely too heavily on just an Alistair for engage, but when the nameplate says on, I don't really care what he's playing. He's gonna find and keep this lane prio. And you mentioned that both champions want to roam, but Knight might be looking for a little bit more. Electrocute! A blinking Elbar! Now Knight slow! They're both still standing. There's a fight in the river in the meantime, but I do not care. Keeping my eyes on the mid lane 1v1, but the river might be important now, because it's Ben who finds first.
And play around the global. Because again, he still has no flash. Mid lane, no, it's global.
Skewmon, extra movement speed coming in from the Aegis Assault. Knight locked up, locked down. Timbers on the way in, but not doing a hell of a lot. Knight taken out by the weird.
Into that magic resistance here on the Ornn to be able to deal with either one. Just sustain, sustain.
And I will say that Annie lacks in sustained damage, so that Kanik Rookerin, that's what he chooses to go for here. I imagine will be is going to be pretty solid as we see the engage on the bottom side. Lebrov stepping a bit too far, but he does manage to find the lockup. Quick cleanse and a sidestep from Elk means he's A-okay on body blocking the Mystic shots. We've seen good games. We've even seen good games from Caps, but we need to see that peak performance from him in this game today, especially when he's the one who got those early kills. Wow. And especially as Broken Blade might be in trouble. Flash forced out. Bin on the way in. He's blown the horn. Bin's respecting it. But Broken Blade is in dire straits. Ooh, tower aggro continues though. He might be able to get one back. It's the 1-for-1.
Even with the max HP nerf to Rumble, he just roasts on through this Kanik Rookerin Ornn. Absolutely melted.
Fight continuing on the bottom side though. Quick bit of lockup, but no follow-up. Beishwan, good use of the ultimate to stay standing on, immediately using the Unbreakable Will. Now the retreat going in, but it's Caps off to the side of the Riddick, but they've just been locked up. It's a beautiful combo. Knight and Elk dealing a death blow.
Oh, Dracos, that is the juicy combo that you're looking for.
In the headbutt pull, Knight gets another. One, unless the Herald comes down, and of course the Herald for the Drake. Soul coming through will be Ocean, which honestly isn't bad for either team. Okay, so they see an angle, but Elk's movement clean thus far. Lockup from Lebrov is there. Pantheon now coming in as well. Elk is already cleansed, but he's still been stunned. Pantheon is going to force the flash. Ornn Horn called, and this is the combo. Broken Blade sniping with the ult, but it's Knight looking for the follow-up. Waiting out the Aegis Assault for Skewmon, but he knows he doesn't have an angle anymore. On, though, may be the one in trouble. Instant use of the Unbreakable Will, and a quick retreat from the side of BLG as G2 are keeping the pressure up.
Oh man, Elk, that was very cocky. He really wanted to use that move speed, but under tower actually, Broken Blade starts to take a couple tower shots, does flash.
Equalizer, decent amount of ticks here. Broken Blade might be in trouble. Where is he going? Herald on the way in, so he didn't want to walk into River. Broken Blade slowly being burnt down. Beishwan going in mid lane into 3 members of G2! And he is unconcerned! The Herald will not finish the tower!
We watched the Ornn get chased down. Well, we got a little drive-by side story here, Daniel. Beishwan goes into the turret. It's super low. It actually didn't quite fall, but we did.
Flexibility to be used as an escape. Hansama slowed. Engage on Hansama. Now moving back. Elk slowed briefly. TP coming in from Broken Blade. Likely the horn to be called. Everybody's invited to the party in the mid lane now. Elk locked up. Where's the follow-up coming from G2? They don't quite have the cooldowns. And now G2 trying to finish off this mid lane tower. Knight just now resetting. And it seems like BLG will have to concede it.
There it is.
Doesn't have to be too concerned as long as he has that crucial cooldown. Caps ready to go over the wall. If needed, goes invisible. Not quite clear where he's going. Ulti going to try to escape, but the knockup is good. Weirding back into the wall will take him out. Beishwan incredibly low. Is he willing to risk the 50-50? 0.7, quick Drake picked up by the side of G2.
Quickly, it looks like Otacon here going down.
BLG know that if they give G2 the chance to reset, that they won't have that crucial cooldown. So they're demanding that G2 come to them. They're demanding for the fight, but they don't have the angle. Oh no! From the bush, he finds the knockup. He only locks a few. G2 now trying to retreat. Lebrov on the way out, standing next to the wall, looking to find the lockdown. Hansama trying to lay down a little bit more focused fire, but BLG get the objective. They get the kill, and they walk away.
The commit from BLG is so...
As long as they're grouped as 5, they're just walking into a 5v5 at the end of the day at most. As Lebrov once again caught out, good lockup on the Knight. CC there, trying to take the AD out before he can, but Knight still manages to get it down. Skewmon in the fight as well. Caps, beautiful ulti across the team. Lockup on Elk, but he's still able to full channel the ulti! That shouldn't be allowed, but Caps can't get close enough to finish the job, and now it's Broken Blade falling as well. 3 down on the side of G.
What shenanigans he could pull out here.
Beishwan's fast. W flash, wind becomes lightning. They were already pretty much guaranteed to get the objective. They're happy to have Caps as well.
Yeah, they'll take the extra rabbit for free right there. Beishwan
doesn't do any damage. Rumble doesn't do any damage. Those are the people that are the most fed, Kobe. Those are the people we talk about the entire...
Oh, a Leona or an Ornn.
Or an Ornn. Yes.
These champions are exactly what she doesn't like playing against. But those ultis from Ornn and Leona were used to kill off Knight and lock down him. So that meant those things weren't available.
It's not like it was previously. That brief couple-minute window where Knight didn't have a flash. G2 don't have that edge anymore. Every single brush could be a death sentence, could be the end of game one for G2. Playing under so much pressure here. Zon gets the fight started, perhaps over eagerly though. He's too low on health already before the fight breaks out. Unbreakable well, keeping him standing, but he's been sniped. Locked up, taken down by the bot lane duo, and it's Beishwan who's running. Pantheon going in. Has he overcommitted? Beishwan locked up. Skewmon taking a bit more time. Waits on the Aegis Assault. The minions in the base, though, demand a bit more attention. Knight can't just keep
recalling here, and this tower is so low. You don't want to die at this tower. These secondary ones are usually... G2 getting that ult out is massive.
Ulti now. They're going to try to force the fight. Lock up onto Beishwan. Ulti connects onto the 80 carry, and instantly they're into the backline. Caps manages to lay down the ult, but Elk is still standing. He shouldn't be alive, but he holds on just a little bit longer. There's no space for him to ulti, though, and that is all that matters. G2 on the edge of death managed to find the fight.
They do it. G2 take him down. I mean, on popping that Alistar ultimate, and G2 just back off. They disengage. During it, there's a lot of minions at their base.
We can't see the health bar, but the turret
Ornn's
has
going back. Ornn's going back.
And G2 continuing the push forward, and this is crucial. BLG, one more good fight probably wins them the game, but G2 have held on. They're getting things closer. They're getting things back to even. It's only a 2K gold difference. 20 seconds.
Yeah. Inside the base. All right, On. What can he do now?
Low health bars.
No ulti for him. He can't even get to that wave.
There's a wave unanswered in bot lane. If G2 lose this fight, it's an instant TP, and the game is over in favor of BLG. On, locked up. Alistar trying to clear. One tower down, but G2's eyes are set on the prize, the nexus of BLG, and it might just be a single fight. It might be a single moment. Skewmon, Broken Blade, they're trying to finish the GA! He doesn't have it. There's no way. The flash, it's not enough! Caps is already back!
Teleport the end! They're teleporting up there!
He has to end. Double TPs. Caps has to 2v1, and even then it's probably not enough.
Here they come. The BLG solo laners. Knight and Bin versus Caps. All of these players are MSI champions. Knight on JDG, Bin on RG, Caps on G2.
Sorry, boys, this is personal. The rest of you set up for an objective. Caps goes for the ulti. Bin goes golden, buys a bit more time. Bear taking that health so damn low. Tower still standing, but Bin's already gone one. Labrov back up, 10 seconds on Hans, 15 on Broken Blade. Bin wants to finish the objective. He's not waiting any longer. Locked down there. Minion's not going to do enough. Knight and Bin back to finish the game.